I'm Juma Copper King Campbell, and I'm teaching you how to wrap this within 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm teaching you how to start and finish this piece right here. Copper vibration. This is 8 gauge wire. It's pretty thick. And we also got 14 gauge wire. Not so thick. So what I do is I take the copper pole and I stick, and also you need a tool. I stick this into one of the ends and I bend it down just like that. Cut this. So that's, I roll this side up. Then I roll the other side up. And that's 8 gauge, and I add one more and do the same thing. And a copper pipe, and now we got 14 gauge. Similar to what I did with the 8 gauge, on fold it, on stick it in the top. I'm not using no fire, no heat, just all copper wire in a pole. I'm gonna take this wire and I'm gonna wrap it around one of these 8s. So when I wrap it around, just like that, I go to the next one and I wrap it around that one. And I do that repeatedly, going all the way around the pole. So I wrap going all the way around. Now I'm gonna pull each one of these 4 8 gauge wires forward and at a slant. Then I'll continue to wrap. Which is creating this shape coming up. So it's coming off of the pole, and then what I do is I bend it back, bend each one of these 4 8 gauge wires back to the pole, and I go back to wrapping all the way around. So I made this long enough so you can hold it here, then it got the bubble, and now we're about to go into the Ankh. So we still got 4 8 gauge wires going up. What I do is I bring 2 together on one side and 2 together on the other side. Just like that. And then I take my 14 gauge wire and I wrap the 2 together. So right here, I wrap around both wires as one as it's going up. Wrap around both wires. Come around, wrap around both wires. And I will continue to wrap around both wires going up. So now that we went all the way up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the Ankh arms. So I bend one side, and then I bend the other side. And I keep adjusting them until they look exactly how I want it. So now I got them exactly how I want them. On this side, I'm bending them both back this way. And now we're gonna make the top part of the Ankh, the circle of the Ankh. And I take my wires, my 2 14 gauge wire, and I do a weave. These two wires are together, and it wraps to these 2 wires. And I keep weaving like that, going all the way up to the top. So now that I made it to the top, I take one of these 8 gauge wires, I send him out, because this is also a sage holder, so there's this whole sage. I send them out and I bring them back. And when I bring them back, I bend them so he could go back to being one of the 4 that's going around, that's making this circle, the Ankh head, just like that. And then I'll keep going with the weaving. So I went all the way around. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep weaving and then bring it back around to the other side, do a spiral, drop in this stone. Also, I need to bend this, and so it's a sage holder, it holds the sage. Clean that up, but you could drop a sage in there. But I'm gonna keep wrapping, turning around, drop the stone in there. Appreciate y'all watching.